Hi everyone, for today's book review we're going to be checking out this, Titanic, Triumph and Tragedy. This book was requested a while back, and with it being April, there's no better time than to have a look at this impressive and fantastically detailed book. Long before recreating Titanic hit the bookshelves, long before Titanic and illustrated history entered our Titanic public consciousness, the one definitive, super detailed book about the entire scope of the life of the Titanic, its passengers and crew, and everything that went on before and afterwards was this book. Even 40 plus years since its original publication, it remains an impressive catalogue of information regarding not just the ship itself, but also the passengers and crew. And even to this day, it still has an edge in that regard because its focus and analysis and photographic use of the people who were on the ship, both passengers and crew, still puts it just in front. Many other books focus on the physical elements of the ship itself. For those who are interested in the human side, this book has plenty of appeal. First published in the 80s, this particular edition that we're looking at is one of the last that was published. This was reprinted in 1998, capitalizing, of course, on the ginormous success of the James Cameron movie. And this particular edition is also expanded to include information up until 1994-1995, when another expedition went down to look at the ship. One of the authors was part of that expedition, and some of the wreck photos are included. The book itself has an impressive array of exquisitely reproduced black and white photos and illustrations that cover everything you can imagine regarding the ship and the passengers and the crew. In the inside front covers, there are ship plans that show you the complete layout of the Titanic. And in the middle, there is a very small color section with some photos of the wreck, and you can see that up here, as well as some items that have been salvaged. However, 99% of the illustrations in this book are all black and white. The book follows the story of the Titanic from its inception, construction, service, tragic maiden voyage, rescue, recovery, inquiries, aftermath, discovery. There's nothing unusual about the layout. As I've said before, the standout feature of this book is the photographic coverage of the people involved, and you can see up here just a selection of the photos that have been used. The people finally have a face, and you can understand who they were and how they looked at the time, or as close as we can get to the time when they were on the Titanic. What is additionally impressive is within the appendices, we have additional information such as the cargo manifest and, as of 1994, what we knew to be the complete list of all the passengers. I find it interesting when you go through the cargo manifest, you will not find an Egyptian mummy. That is a fun myth, but a myth nonetheless. This is a fantastic book, highly detailed, written with passion, superbly illustrated, and extensively so. And for the budding Titanic historian, you cannot go wrong with this book. It is a complete look at the ship, and most critically, a complete look at the people involved. And this is what still allows this book to hold its own in amongst all the other newer, flashier, better illustrated books, this is still among the most complete in one volume that looks at the complete story of the Titanic. And for this, despite its age, it is a 5 captain's hats. It is impeccable for its time, and it continues to be an impressive piece of work. And for any budding Titanic historian, for any shipwreck enthusiast, for anyone interested in liners in general, do not disregard this book. Hunt it down, add it to your library. It is absolutely highly recommended. So go, read, and enjoy.